So generally these are the clothes. I started with washing my dad's clothes. So these are his shirts all the way. We usually have hang lines, but airing the clothes up here seems to be so fast. These are easy. For those who know them, they look like thorns. Hapa kwa Kiswahili tunaita kayaba. So ours are that tall. Yeah, they're some years old, like maybe 10. They have taken a good shape. So we usually cut them at the top. Then we're good to iron our clothes down up there. So these thorns usually grow for a long time. Hata stems zake, you see? This is the stem, this one. You see like things like mosses here. So these are the stems. Even, unaona? This shows that they have been here for quite a long time. So that is how the beds looks like. No, these are the leaves. So these young leaves, when they become taller and taller, you cut them with a slasher. So they'll have to spread, as you see. Spread. That is how they look. So they're very good for fencing. Very good for fencing. Our home is dirty. You can see these kind of leaves are falling to our compound now. Look at this. This is where we usually sit. Sit this way. So this is where we usually sit. Yeah. Even for the visitors, if you have one visitor anakaa hapa, the plant up here, it's like a flower. It usually has flowers. Let me see if I can get to it. You see? So this plant, use it as a shade for now. No, there's a stick there. I think it is made for the purpose to help up there spread, not to come down. So we use this as a shade. Yeah. So that is how it looks at the moment. So I think these ones are already dry. I think so. Now they are waiting to be. I might not iron because they're good and straight. I might not iron them. They're already dry, imagine. They are already dry. This is my mom's. Those clothes belong to me. Today I didn't use harvested water nor water from the well. I used water from the stream. It's very nice when you have options. Like you have options whether to use water from the tank or water from the well or water from the stream. Let's have a view of our kitchen garden so far. This is pigweed, sugarcane. Hey, see pigweed, ni pigweed. It's called pigweed. This is a strawberry plant. These are the leaves. So we are yet to get strawberry fruits. Hii ni pilipili kali. We have maize right here. This is corn. It is not yet mature, but you see it is double. Like inazalisha double. These are twins. So I think this seed is very good, like, because it grows double maize. Like in one stalk you get two, like as you can see here. There are two. This one is two, and one stem. Same to this. No. We have the younger one, we have the elder one. One stalk. I think it's that way with all the stalks. Kuna hii. Does that look wonderful to your eyes? You see? So these are maize. If you want to boil them, I think they were put here for the purposes of roasting. Like when you're done cooking, you can roast them. That is how good they look. Even this one. When we were young, when we were learning to plait hair, I used to go to the shamba and plait this hair. Mama, inyule. These hairs looks like those of white people. Very smart. So I think I was damaging them by plaiting, but let me show you an example. Please like this video. This video is a bit funny and a bit educative. So wakati unasaka nywele unagawa hivi into 3 parts. So this is the first. Let me split the second. So you go this way hivi, nasanga hivi, hii ni twist. Only that I'm holding my phone. Ningewaonesha vizuri sana, but hivyo ndivyo zinakaa. Very smart. So our tour of the kitchen garden has come to an end. Me, I've fell in love with this maize. Naona hadi kuna different here. Iko different, iko brown. We actually have a septic tank in here. We have this is one, and the other one nitawaonyesha iko huko. So we have 1 and 2, they are double. So all the sewage from the bigger house usually comes here. It is many feet deep. It was built here permanently and to serve a purpose for a long time. So that is its purpose. We have a septic tank here. Now we allowed these pumpkin leaves to spread, but tunajua, tuko aware. Hebu niwaonyeshe. Only that this plant usually misbehaves. Actually, when you touch it, it might die. I'ma move to a different area, so I won't touch it for today. So these are some of the clothes. I think these are still my dad's. This is my view right here. We have cows. It's almost time to give them water. Now I think I'll have to look for an empty bucket so that I give them water. Will you be my wifey? I go be your wifey. I think I'll take these to the house. Hii imekauka. What about these? Imekauka kweli? I'm afraid that I might take it, then it rusts if it has not well dried. Let me leave it there for some time. This cat, I think, yeah, imekauka. Actually, the compound is dirty and you can't just keep up with collecting this dirt daily. These are our goats. Can't just keep up with collecting this kind of leaves every time and again. So the sun is out and the compound is all green. I think where I will place these clothes. Because our windows are structured this way. So nizirushie hapa. Zitachafuka. So these are sheer. Ooh. Merusha. So these are buckets. We need to fetch water from the well. Yeah, I think I'll shoot like one video of me doing the whole thing. So these are buckets and this is our well. These are chicken, young chicks growing up to be chicken. Ooh. You know, this well is very risky. It's risky to have a well around kids, so that is why we usually use padlock, but I found it unlocked because my dad was to be here to fetch, so I think it is around. That is actually its padlock. Yeah, in the padlock. Sijui niweke wapi hii simu. Let me try to place it here. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. Could it be my wifey? So guys, as you can see, actually, you'll see like blacky. You won't see it down below. Unaona maji huko? Are you seeing the water? Yeah, so that is where we get the water from. It's not that deep, but it's quite deep. But you see, I've managed to get water. Like, this is very clean water. It's actually very clear. It's good for drinking, bathing, any other laundry. Very good for that. Yeah. So we'll continue fetching these other jerry can. Now it is time for that tank to be washed. It needs to be washed. Someone needs to enter inside and wash because there is little water down there, like down below. So that is why we switched from tank to well, but sometimes we usually go to the river. Let me give you a glimpse of our farm. Today I'm giving you a very sweet tour. This pumpkin. These are latrines that we used to use, but still usable, though they need a renovation. This is a guava tree. We don't have guavas as at now. That's also a guava tree. These are also pumpkin leaves. These are bananas. These are chicken coop. Our first chicken coop. We have the second one. If you watch my videos, you'll have to see the second one. Then this is a banana. In banana. It's a young banana. It's not yet that ready. We have a ready banana up there. A very ready banana up there. You see it? But now it's not meant to be cooked. It's meant to be ripened. And here in Kisii we call it ekeganda. So it is that tall. Unaona? There's lots of bananas there. Yeah, so I think when my mom is ready to harvest it, she will. This is a young banana too. Let me come this side. That's the banana I was telling you about. And this is a young. It's a young banana. We have this is a loquat tree. Loquat. It produces. It should be able to produce loquats. Let me show you the young loquats. This is how they look. So one time, maybe after 1 month or 2, they'll be ready. So they start by being green, then they change to yellow. You see? So this is the loquat tree. You can see the weather, the winds are swaying, it's windy. A perfect weather today for swimming. What do you think? Because it's sunny and windy at the same time. Yeah. So these are maize, that is napier grass. We have hibiscus here. These are hibiscus plants. This is a hibiscus also. Very cute. This is hibiscus flower. As you can see. This is a hibiscus flower. So we have this flower. We have this flower. Yeah. These are tea leaves. Tea plants. So it's good for you to dig, to do weeding. Like now, you And see, the condition here is perfect. So these are tea leaves. If you want to pick tea leaves, you take three leaves. This is the bud and 2 leaves. So una pick hivi. This is what goes to the factory, and people make tea leaves out of it. And we have like 2 types. Kuna robusta na ile ingine nimesahau. So this is how you pick. The best one is exported, and a few remains for those who can afford. Then the other ones we use the local, the poorer ones. Tunatumia ingine. So like this, hii haijamachua sana. This bud hasn't matured sana. So you can pick these. So let's pick. Kama hii unachukua hizi hivi. Umeona? This way. So this is what you put into sacks and you take it to a tea buying center. Yeah, for tea farmers. Unaelewa your story. Yeah. This is how they pick it for those who've never known. And they're usually strict. They have to see this. So the other ones, these other ones, you can pick them. Not that they're useless, but they're taken and converted to something else, which is not tea leaves. Yeah, so it is sold, but in a cheaper price. So these are the tea leaves. This is a tea farm. So it's continuous still up there where we have trees. So let's go back. Where you see many houses right there is where we have the center of Kigati. That is where there's a market, there are many shopping centers. So we're not far away. Then that is where we have the Kisi Keroka Road, Kisi Nairobi Road, Kisi Kisumu Road. That is where we have it. So we are not that far from infrastructure. So like from here to town, it's like 3 minutes drive if you have your own car, because akunanga jam. There's rarely traffic. But if you use public means, because people will be boarding and others are lighting, you'll have to take like 20 to 30 minutes. But when the vehicle is cool and you're the first person to alight, you'll take like less than 10 minutes. Guys, so far, do you like the video? Actually, this is a walk through nature. I found out that you people love nature a lot. You love nature a lot, and I had to give you a tour of our home because it's a good example of nature. This is rosemary. This is rosemary for those who love it in tea. When you have rosemary and lemongrass in tea, perfect combination. Perfect combi. So this is rosemary. So you pick this way. So you can put this maybe for decoration purposes on a plate. In those big hotels, you see, they usually pick these. They have these. If you go to big hotels and they have they use these for decoration purposes, be sure that the price is not that normal. It won't be that cheap. I'm gonna get to the point. So this is used as a spice. It's actually grounded, but for us we take it straight from the shamba. You get the point? See, we pick straight. So see how it grows. This is a stem. The roots are down below. That's how it grows. We have some maize here. They're not yet ripe. They are not yet ready. I mean, these are avocado. This is avocado tree. We also have the other one that is pruned. And the purposes of pruning it was like It acts as a form of creating a new avocado tree. Like if you want new, like it acts like a, let me say, it gives an avocado tree a new life. Mnaona? So it will start, if I zoom this, it will start forming new leaves, and that itself gives it a new life. So it's that tall. This one we have never harvested from here, but from the look you can see some flowers. It's flowering right now, so meaning in the near future we'll have to harvest avocados from here. Actually, there's a time I went to near hiyo barabara yenye Matiang'i, who was a former CS of education and a former CS of security. Yeah. So he has planted a lot of avocados, and I later did research and discovered that these avocados can be used to make maybe avocado lotion. They can be exported if they're those expensive avocados that are from zile seeds zenye mtu hutoa nini expensively. Those that are even treated, those that even produce avocados within a year. You know them. That's what I mean. Yeah, so they're that important. This is a guava flower. Ndo hiyo. This is a flower. So this flower, it's a form hii kitu hii, kama mnaiona hii. So that this flower will later transform to something like this. So this small thing will grow to a guava, a mature guava that will be eaten. So I think it's a flowering season, and this flower is not self-pollinated, it is cross-pollinated. They usually pollinate with that guava. So I think that is why in almost every season it has to. Like after 3 months, you'll find guavas here. Unaona kama hii, after 3 months it will be ready. These are the guavas here. So after some months, you'll come and get guavas. You see? These ones will grow to very mature guavas one day. These are the anglines I was talking about. We have these anglines. Actually, there are 3 of them, long, very long. So we should use them, but I said earlier, spreading them maybe on the ground or in these thorns. Like this one, they're not yet spread. With time, they'll be like the previous ones that I showed you. With time, they will be good, but it's not that they're not useful as at now. They are. So guys, continue subscribing to my YouTube channel. My name is Bobby. Consider liking my videos. Yeah, consider liking my videos. Support me. Support me in my growth. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Let's make it happen. Step by step with the consistency, I know we'll get there. So guys, I think I'll see you in the next video. It has been good showing you around our home. It's a peaceful home. It doesn't have very many people because very many people have gone to urban areas maybe to look for work. Not looking for work, but actually working. Many people work in urban areas. Now these are rural area, but with time, maybe after some years, it will be an urban center. No. Like right now, there is already shortage of land. If you have to build a house right now, you're recommended to build a story building to preserve land. So let me see you in the next video. Continue subscribing and liking, and have a good Madaraka day.